Let me tell you guys something. When I don't do a video for 3 weeks, something has gone wrong. And I'll tell you what's gone wrong. It got really, really cold. It won't stop being cold. That's really pissing me off. And I got sick. Now, I got another wasted weekend on my hands. It's 30 degrees outside. The weather is really sketchy. And I'm stuck in the house. You're old. We're gonna make ourselves some lunch now, but here is arguably the most important area of the entire Kreitz residence. This is the coffee center. We have a French press and a drip machine and a Keurig machine and to-go cups, because you never know when you're gonna need to take a cup with you. It's usually all the time. We love coffee, huh?
Yes, we love coffee.
Such enthusiasm. You know what I love the most about ham steaks? Let me try that again. You know what I love the most about ham steaks? Let's try that again.
Oh, am I supposed to answer?
Jeez! You eyeballing me, boy? Cow boob fluid, anyone? Check it out, a guacamole bulb. Here's where the magic happens. We have ridden since the snows of winter covered this land. This is a fan for when it's hot. Can't wait to use this again. Winter. Do you know what I love the most about ham steaks?
What you love most about ham steaks?
They're pork flavored. Boom ching! Model airplane I built, model airplanes I built, model airplane I built, model airplanes I built, model airplane I built, model airplanes I built, model tank, model tank, model airplane I built. Star Wars stuff is gay. Model airplane I built. Star Wars stuff is gay. This f***ing guy. These f***ing guys. Here's something from my old film and video archive stuff that's pretty interesting. An unopened box of Kodachrome 2 8mm movie film. $1.87. Probably purchased in the early mid-70s. Here's some of my weird stuff from the 50s. You can file all of this under weird things that would never be produced today because they're completely inappropriate. But they do have some historical value, at least I think so. Too loud to use on tour anymore. Too rare to use on tour anymore. You want a treat? Speak. Good girl. Good girl. Speak. Good girl. Lay down. Good girl. Up. Good girl. Oh, you missed that one. And back in the days before computers, this is how you edited home movies. This is how you vlogged back in the day. You actually had to physically splice and cut the film together using a little bitty projector that had dual reels on it. Kind of an interesting piece of filmmaking history right there, too. This was my granddad's. This is something I'm kind of proud of. These are the trains of my childhood. When I moved off and went to college, I took all these trains and I put them in boxes and put them up in my mom and dad's attic, and they stayed up there for about 30 years. And I recently took them out and got this case for them, got them all cleaned up and put them on display. I'll show you some of them. I know they're a little bit dusty, some of them, but that's actual dust from 30 years ago, and that's why I left it on there, so just so you'll know. The Silver Streak, I got that for my birthday in 1980, so what, my 10th birthday, something like that. These were all the Silver Streak cars, and it actually has a Silver Streak caboose. This is a 1976 or 75 Hot Wheels fire truck. I haven't hung on to a lot of stuff from my childhood, but for some reason I always wanted to hang on to these trains, and I'm glad I did. Here's something you might find interesting. This is carpet from my grandma's house. She liked, oh, how can I put this, flamboyant stuff. And to her, blue shag carpeting was the most beautiful thing in the world. I think she was an artist at heart and didn't really care much about taste. What she thought was pretty was pretty. When she died and we sold her house, I took this out of the closet. I literally ripped it off of the closet floor just so I could make this display. And now I always have a piece of that house, and I have a piece of her with me, and one of the things she really loved. I know it's silly, I know it's stupid, but it means a lot to me. Qué delicioso, mi café es tan fantástico. Now that hunting season's over, I'm kind of putting all my hunting knives away and just carrying with me the ones that I use that are smaller. I got some pretty cool knives though. Check it out. Arkansas toothpick. Classic Skinner. Frickin' dagger. Custom handmade field dressing knife made for me by my buddy Jimmy Owen out of Odessa, Texas. Cryo treated and everything. He did a great job building this knife. Rest in peace, Jimmy. We miss you, man. My granddad's Schrade pocket knife. Smith & Wesson tactical folder. Stupid cheap survival knife I've had since I was about 12 years old, made out of plastic with a little compass on the end of it. So stupid. Another handmade knife by my old bud Jim Owen. I've had this one since '95. Great little skinning knife. My brother-in-law gave me this one. I've always kept it. It's just kind of a collector knife. It doesn't even really have an edge on it. It's really pretty though. I like the blue. And then it has this ornate eagle head and artwork on the other side. Pretty awesome. An Italian style switchblade. Multi-purpose Gerber folder. This one's kind of nice. I don't know why I don't carry that one more often. Lots of uses. Real heavy duty. I dig it. Bunch of 30-30 Winchester cartridges down in the bottom that I didn't get to shoot this year. There's some 38 Special down there too. Yep, 2 full boxes.
Women across America weep. The Waldo corn is officially off the market.
Yay, Waldo!
It's your chance.
I have the strangest urge to...
Oops, oops, oops. There's a lot of poop over here. A lot of goose poops. People don't like it when you talk shit about frisbee golf, but it's a weird sport.
Man, I love frisbee golf, Jake.
If I really got on it hard on that VFR.
He said hard on. Man, Kev, I wish it was that hot right here in West Texas right now. I would not be cooped up in the house, I'll tell you that, brother. Thanks for the Australian summer video. It brightened my day. Alright, I'm going to bed. We'll try again next week. Bye.
And that's why you're a soldier. And that's why you're stationed where you are. And a North Country soldier, confident in his equipment and secure in his training, will meet such a test in his stride.